guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a spooky one, and also before I get into it, I just want to say thank you for all the kind messages that you guys have left me in my last video because I really needed them. Thank you guys so much for those, and I'm back to my regular scheduled posting, so let's get started with a spooky story. So today I'm going to be telling you guys two stories that my grandmother told me. My grandmother is from Mexico, and these are Mexican folklore, Mexican little urban legends and stuff, but these are things that her and her family have personally experienced, and I'm here to share them with you guys. I did a little bit of research on Google. She only told me the stories, but she didn't give me much detail, so I'm going to be also sharing that stuff with you guys. If you are easily afraid or easily terrified of things, do not watch this video because I don't want you to go to sleep having nightmares. So the first story I'm going to tell you about is called La Lechuza, and basically that means owl. Now when my grandmother was a young girl, she lived in northern Mexico, and back in the day they didn't have plumbing in their houses. You had to go outside and use an outhouse, which was basically a hole in the ground surrounded by wood so no one would see you. One day she went outside to go and use the bathroom, and she says she heard something outside of the little outhouse. So when she finished and she stood outside, what do you think she saw? The damn owl. Now, La Lechuza is not a regular owl. It is a witch that can take the form of an owl up to like 7 or 8 feet tall. It's not like a small little cute owl, no, it's a big bitch. So my grandmother, of course, ran back inside of her house, hid under her covers, and then she went and checked out the window, and she said it moved from being outside of the outhouse to standing directly outside of her window. All I know is if that happened to me, I would have been screaming. So according to Mexican folklore, this is what I found on the internet. La Lechuza basically shows up to people that have done her wrong. So she will show up if it is somebody who has done them wrong in the past or children who have been acting bad. Witch owl thing only comes out at nighttime, and you will actually sometimes see them flying around in northern Mexico. There have been reported sightings, there's pictures. People have also confused this witch with the Mothman, which is a completely different conspiracy theory myth thing that you guys can go ahead and look up. I also read that it will sometimes try to lure you out of your house by crying, making baby sounds, so when you go and investigate, swoop, you're gone. Well, if you have any more information about that whole story, feel free to leave it in the comments below because I'm super interested in learning stuff like this. And the fact that my grandmother saw this, pretty freaky. So the second story I'm going to tell you is a pretty short one, but it's just basically my great-grandparents and my grandparents going on a little trip. So my family never came from money. We didn't really have coins back then. We really don't have coins now. Back in the day, you had to take a bus to get to wherever you wanted because they didn't have any cars. So one day while they were on their trip, the bus broke down. How convenient, right? The bus broke down in the middle of nowhere, so they decided instead of walking, because it was pretty dangerous to walk that late at night, especially a big group of people, it's very likely to get kidnapped or to get murdered or for something bad to just go wrong. So instead of walking because it would be more dangerous, they decided to stay inside of the bus, just do a little campfire, cook food, and just like chill around there. And my great-grandmother supposedly saw witches form from this fire. Yes, you guys, she saw witches. I tried to do some research on this, and I only found one story from a Mexican family that said that they were around their campfire and they saw a ball of fire form and a witch shot up and flew out of it. I wasn't able to find anything else. Of course, there was more articles and forums to like witch sightings and stuff like that, but I didn't find anything specific to a witch forming from a ball of fire and taking off. But supposedly that's what they saw. They were all laughing, cackling, just dancing around. It was more than one witch, obviously, just dancing around the fire, and then they just disappeared. I tried to get more information, but my mom said that she would contact my grandma and like see if she could like find anything else out. And my grandpa also has stories, but he hasn't shared those with me. Whenever I do get those stories, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, those are just two little quick stories that has happened to my grandmother, my great-grandmother, my mom's side of the family, the Mexican side. They have dealt with seeing witches and the whole spirits and all that stuff. Very reassuring because, as many of you know, I have seen things, I have seen sightings, I have experienced stuff, so it kind of makes me feel better, like, okay, maybe you're not as crazy, Vanessa. But at the same time, what if, this is a conspiracy theory, what if none of this actually exists? What if there's no such thing as ghosts? What if there's no such thing as demons in any of this? And me and my entire family are just batshit crazy. You never know. Guess we'll just have to find out in the afterlife. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to check out some more of my videos, I will have a paranormal storytime playlist pop up right here for you. Go ahead and click on that. I have a bunch of other stories as well, and just other random videos if you want to check them out. I have merch, you guys. If you guys want to check out my sick merch, I'll have the link down there below. But most importantly, make sure you click make sure you click on the link for the cities, you guys. Me and James are coming on tour, but we need to know where to go. We can't just pop up anywhere. You guys need to let us know where you want us to go, so click on that demand link in the description below and put in your city, and we might pop up and give you guys a little show. You guys will have performances, fireworks, lights, magic. It's not going to be boring, and it's going to be inexpensive, don't worry. We got you. We got bills, but we got you. We know you got them too. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully this entertained you and brought you a little bit of spookiness to your day. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe for more, turn on my post notifications. My cat's shitting in the background. You could probably hear him in his litter box, so I'm gonna bounce. I love you guys. Oh my gosh, all these sounds. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye.